Imagine a busy city full of cars, tall buildings, and the constant hum of life. Now picture a large green space right in the middle of it all. This is Cubbon Park in Bangalore. It is not just any park, it is the city's green heart, a place where the air feels a little fresher and the world seems to slow down just a bit. Located in the center of Bangalore, it is very easy to find. It is a wonderful gift for the people of the city, a quiet corner to escape the noise and rush of everyday urban life. Many important buildings, like the High Court and the Vidhana Sabha, stand proudly around its edges. This park is very important for Bangalore. It is like a big, open lung for the city, helping to clean the air and keep the environment healthy. When you step inside, you leave the concrete jungle behind and enter a world of green leaves and colourful flowers. People call Bangalore the Garden City, and Cubbon Park is one of the biggest reasons why. It is a place where nature is allowed to flourish, providing a home for many birds and small animals. For the people who live here, the park is a constant and comforting presence, a reminder of the simple beauty of the natural world. When you first enter Cubbon Park, the change is immediate. The sounds of traffic fade away, replaced by the gentle rustling of leaves and the cheerful chirping of birds. It is a vast space, covering about 300 acres, so there is always a new path to explore or a quiet spot to discover. The park welcomes everyone with open arms, whether you are a morning jogger wanting to start your day with energy or a family looking for a peaceful spot for a picnic. It is a shared space where memories are made, friendships are formed, and people can simply be themselves, away from their busy schedules. The feeling of being inside the park is one of peace and calm. You will see people of all ages enjoying its simple pleasures. Some sit on benches, reading a book, or just watching the world go by. Others lie on the soft grass, gazing up at the tall trees that have stood there for many, many years. It is a place that connects you to the earth. You can feel the soft soil under your feet and breathe in the lovely scent of flowers and damp earth. This connection to nature is something we all need, and Cubbon Park gives it to us freely. Cubbon Park has a long and interesting story. It was not always here. The park was created in 1870 by a man named Richard Sankey, who was the chief engineer of Mysore state at the time. He wanted to create a beautiful green space for the people of Bangalore to enjoy. At first, the park was only 100 acres, but it grew over time to the size it is today. It was originally named Meads Park, after Sir John Mead, who was the acting commissioner of Mysore. It is fascinating to think that over 150 years ago, someone had the wonderful idea to build this green paradise for future generations. Later, the park was renamed in honour of Sir Mark Cubbon. He was the longest-serving commissioner of Mysore and was very well respected for his work. Naming the park after him was a way to remember his contribution to the region. So when you walk through its shady paths, you are also walking through a piece of Bangalore's history. The old, majestic trees have been silent witnesses to the city's growth and change. They have seen Bangalore transform from a quiet town into the bustling metropolis it is today, all while standing tall and providing shelter to everyone who visits. The park is not just a collection of trees and plants. It is also home to some very important historical buildings and statues. As you walk around, you might come across a statue of Queen Victoria or King Edward VII, reminding you of a time long past. These statues tell stories of the city's colonial history. The beautiful red building of the State Central Library, also known as the Seshadri Iyer Memorial Hall, is another historical gem within the park. It feels like the park is a living museum, where nature and history live together in perfect harmony. Thinking about the park's history makes a visit even more special. It makes you appreciate the vision of the people who created it. They understood the importance of having a natural space in the heart of a city. They knew that as the city grew, people would need a place to escape, to breathe, and to connect with nature.
Today, as we enjoy the cool shade of a giant rain tree, we should feel a sense of gratitude for this wonderful gift from the past. It is a legacy that has been passed down through generations, and it is our duty to protect it for the future.
There are so many wonderful things to see and do in Cubbon Park. For those who love to be active, the park is a paradise. Early in the morning, you will find hundreds of people walking, jogging, and doing yoga on the green lawns. The winding paths are perfect for a long, peaceful walk, allowing you to forget your worries with every step. On Sundays, the roads inside the park are closed to traffic, making it a safe and open space for children to cycle and families to stroll freely. It becomes a large playground for the entire city, full of laughter and happy sounds. If you prefer a quieter activity, the park offers plenty of options. The State Central Library is a treasure for book lovers. It is a beautiful old building with a calm and silent atmosphere, perfect for getting lost in a good story. You can borrow a book and find a shady spot under a tree to read for hours. The park also has two museums, the Government Museum and the Visvesvaraya Industrial and Technological Museum. These are wonderful places to learn something new. And for children, there is the Jawaharbal Bhavan, a special area with a toy train and play areas designed just for them. The real stars of Cubbon Park, however, are the trees. There are thousands of them, with over 68 different kinds of plants and 96 different species of trees. Many of these trees are very old and have travelled from different parts of the world. You can find beautiful gulmohar trees that burst into fiery red flowers in the summer, and jacaranda trees that cover the ground with a carpet of purple blossoms. There are also giant bamboo groves that make you feel like you are in a different country altogether. Each tree has its own character and story, standing as a silent guardian of the park. Beyond the trees, the park is alive with all sorts of creatures. If you sit quietly, you will notice many different kinds of birds flitting from branch to branch. You might see playful squirrels chasing each other up a tree trunk, or hear the loud call of a crow. The park is a small but important habitat for urban wildlife. It is a place where you can teach children to appreciate nature and observe animals in their natural home. The colourful flowers, like roses and bougainvillea, attract buzzing bees and beautiful butterflies, adding another layer of life and beauty to this incredible green space. Cubbon Park holds a special place in the hearts of Bangalore's people, from the youngest child to the oldest grandparent. For children, it is a place of wonder and adventure. They can run on the open grass, roll down small hills, and explore the different play areas. It is where they can connect with nature, away from screens and gadgets. Young people and college students often come here to spend time with their friends, study under the shade of a tree, or simply relax between classes. The park offers them a sense of freedom and a beautiful backdrop for their conversations and dreams. For adults and working professionals, the park is a much-needed escape from the stress of city life. After a long day at the office, a quiet walk in Cubbon Park can be very refreshing. It helps to clear the mind and soothe the soul. On weekends, it becomes a popular spot for families to gather for picnics. They spread out mats on the grass, share food, and play games together. These simple moments of joy are what make the park so precious. It is a place where families can bond and create happy memories that will last a lifetime. The elderly also find great comfort in the park. You will often see groups of senior citizens sitting on benches, chatting with old friends and making new ones. They come for their morning walks, enjoying the gentle exercise and the fresh air. The park provides them with a safe and peaceful environment to socialize and stay active. For them, it is a familiar and comforting place, a part of their daily routine that brings them happiness and a sense of community. The park truly serves everyone, catering to the needs of every age group in its own unique way. In the end, Cubbon Park is much more than just a park. It is the soul of Bangalore. It is a symbol of how nature and city life can exist together. In a world that is becoming more and more crowded and built up, having a space like this is a true blessing. It reminds us of the importance of preserving green spaces for our well-being and for the health of our planet. It is a place where you can find peace, happiness, and a connection to the world around you. Cubbon Park is a gift that keeps on giving, a green oasis that will hopefully continue to refresh and inspire the people of Bangalore for many, many years to come.